Royals, Miss Queen Ro. I'm back with a quick set of career tips. Have you subscribed to my channel? If not, why not? You should, because some of you are following for career tips, some of you are following for travel vlogs. Whichever the reason is, please make sure you subscribe to my channel because I am always going to give you valuable information that is going to be used in your daily life that will push you to your highest potential. Don't forget to hit that bell because it will let you know via notifications that I'm dropping a new video. And don't forget to press the thumbs up because we just like to see that. With that, let me go ahead and get started. Today's video, it is about open door policy, what it is not. We all know what open door policy usually is. Usually an open door policy is when a manager / leader allows their employee or anybody just to come in to feel welcome into their office, their cubicle, and allow them just to express and communicate what they need to communicate freely without feeling intimidated. Well, I am here to actually give the opposite because sometimes people learn in different ways and I just like to be different. So I am here to talk about what an open door policy is not. 3 ways that we're going to talk about today. Number 1, an open door policy is not intimidating. As a leader of myself for 12 years now? 12 plus years actually. I have always allowed my folks to come into my cubicle or to come into my office or at my desk at any time they please. Why? Because I want them to feel comfortable and to be able to trust me, not feeling intimidated. Well, how can a person feel intimidated by open door policy? Okay, how in the world are you going to tell someone that you have an open door policy and your door is closed? Literally, your door is closed. No, you cannot keep your door closed. However, if you are on a phone call or in a meeting that you need to keep confidential, okay, fine. Definitely understand the door has to be closed. But your door cannot be closed all 7, 6, 8 hours of the day because that's not showing literally that you have an open door policy. So why don't we start with first, keep your door open. That's the first thing. Also, how are you not going to be intimidating? You cannot be intimidating by allowing somebody to come on in. And then you look at them with this look. Okay, it's a little intimidating, right? Or they come on in and you are just typing away. You don't even look up to say hello. You don't even look up to just acknowledge that the fact that they came in their room. That's intimidating. That's showing that you do not have an open door policy. You don't want to do that. So don't be intimidating. When somebody walks in your office, knocks on the door, you say, hello, come on in. If you are working on something or if you are busy at the moment, just say, you know what, come on in. Acknowledge them first. Come on in. But I'm actually working on something right now. So can you give me like 10, 15 minutes and then come on back? Yeah. That's how you show that you're not intimidating, right? Because that shows that you are an open door leader. All right, number 2, it is not untrustworthy. You want to allow that your employees or any type of relationship that you're trying to build, that you're trying to work with your business, they want to be able to trust you. So you do not want to talk away after they tell you something in confidence. The whole point of having an open door policy is for the relationship that you're trying to build with your employee or with your business partner or with anyone. They come on in, they felt comfortable to come on in the first place, but yet after they leave, they hear you talking about them to your coworker, to your peer. Why? Why is that happening? No, they are supposed to come to you in confidence to make sure that whatever they say in that room stays in that room. It does not leave. You don't make them feel also intimidated by talking down to them. You acknowledge them. You make them feel comfortable. A lot of times, my employees came into my office and they just wanted to vent. They wanted to vent. They wanted to have a shoulder to cry on. I listened to them. Sometimes I gave them advice, sometimes I didn't, because sometimes people don't want advice. They just want they just want to vent and get it all out. And you just want to give them a pat on the back or just give them a hug. Any of that. But bottom line, they want to be able to trust you. That person that comes into your open door policy wants to be able to trust you. So no gossiping, no going back to tell whoever after they talk about what they talked about. You want to just make sure that they have a 100% confidence that you will keep it in those closed doors. Number 3, having an open door policy is not a way out. What do I mean by that? We as managers say that you can come in and at any time. Definitely agree with that. However, there are some times, once in a while, that we may have to carry up the hierarchical chain, maybe to an HR, depends on what the situation is, because we want to make sure that you are kept safe. Whatever is happening in the moment, that it's just because you came in my open door does not mean that it can't be taken further. But it will not be taken further to hurt you. It will be taken further in the case that you may get hurt, whichever way it is. I had an employee come to me and they were in a domestic violence situation. And I expressed to her, whatever you tell me will definitely be kept in confidence. However, if you are in danger, I will have to take this to our human resources, our HR department, because at this point you may be endangering yourself, you may be endangering your employees, you may be endangering me in this office. So please note, if you do not want to share anything, I understand that, but there may be something in this conversation which I will let you know before you leave that I may have to share to my manager or to our HR department. She understood. She still felt the need that she wanted to go ahead and tell me. But when she first came in, she told me up front, she thought that because I had an open door policy, that it would just stay in these doors. So that's what I mean by it's not a way out. But it's not a way out to just say it's just going to stay in this room, because it depends on the situation. Now I'm going to go to the other side when I say it's not a way out. We're still going to have our one-on-one meetings. We're still going to have our weekly huddles, daily huddles. This is not a way for you to come into my open door policy and say that, oh, I already met with Miss Queen Rose, so we're not going to talk about anything else next week. Or she don't have to tell me what's going to happen with my annual review next week. No, it's not a way out that way either. So please know, you can come in, feel comfortable to talk to me about anything, but as their leader to employee or as a business partner to business partner, we're still going to have our weekly meetings. We're still going to meet on a cadence at a regular time, because those are just as important. I want to touch on something on the flip side. When it comes to employees or business partners, also, please, can you guys respect the open door policy? There is some guidelines when it comes to open door policy. You just don't walk in at any time because you feel like the customer is always right. No, the customer is not always right. You have to be respectful. You have to have or use your best judgment when it comes to an open door policy that your manager gives you. If you see them on the phone, if you see them in a meeting, if you see maybe their door is cracked, maybe not all the way closed, but it's a little bit cracked, probably you should just wait a few minutes until the person opens the door all the way, till the person comes off the phone. Just wait. Also, there's a way that you can look at their calendar. Look at their calendar digitally and make sure they're not coming up to a meeting or they're about to leave the office for whatever reason. So be respectful also from an employee to manager to business partner to business partner, because it's not just about us leaders respecting your time or your wanting to communicate with us, but also you guys respect us so that we can have a better relationship all the way around. So I know you guys got some tips out of here. If you can please comment below and let me know what was your favorite tip, and please tell me what is not an open door policy. So comment below, let me know so that we can teach others as coachable royals, or royals that coach. I am Miss Queen Ro, a life and career coach. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love to have you join my royal community and just come on and just be happy and royal with all of us. Please like and press that thumbs up, and don't forget to press the notification, the bell button, so that you can see when new videos are dropped. I'm out. Peace and love.